Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am working on a song that I actually really like.
My gut instincts, yeah, 'cause I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
But sometimes I find myself in this predicament where if I really like a song, I have a very hard time finishing it because I'm overthinking everything. So today marks the day that I will be finishing it. It has been quite some time since I've listened to this song. If I get stuck, I try to take the approach of like, we're done with it. I'm not listening to it for a while because sometimes you just have more life to live before you have the words. And I'm not sure if I've lived enough life yet and if today's the day I'm actually gonna finish it, but I am gonna attempt. I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna see what I hear. I'm pretty sure I stopped at the hook and I don't have a second verse. I made a couple of versions of the hook, but I didn't really like any of them. So I'm hoping that maybe now I'll hear it with new ears and be like, oh my God, that was so easy to fix. I don't know what I was thinking. So it looks like I haven't listened to the song in about a little over a month. Let's see what we're working with so far.
Your silence speaks 1,000 words, and I've been listening. Now I understand the message is finally clear to me. You and I don't want the same thing, and your actions are misleading, and it's all pushing me right to the front door. Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instincts. Yeah, 'cause I know exactly who I was dealing with, and the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Yeah, and open and dead, and the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. I say this ain't nothing on day. A fire to love my paper. I stay about that need no paper.
I think I have an idea. 'Cause I knew exactly to dead end. I was trying to say, 'cause I knew exactly either where we were headed or I knew exactly that this was a dead end. And the only thing I had to do is trust my gut instincts. Could just change the rhyme scheme, 'cause we knew deep down that this was a dead end. 'Cause another version could be like, I knew immediately that this was a dead end. Like the first time I saw you, I knew it was dead end. But I don't know how to make that rhyme. I've been using Lyric Studio, not for their AI lyrics, but I've been loving their rhyme dictionary more than like other rhyme dictionaries. Let's call this pop. I'm gonna put the topic as disappoint. That is not how you spell that. Put this as disappointment, because that's what I feel this is talking about. Maybe love, obviously. So if you don't know what Lyric Studio is, it's just like an engine that really is designed to help you generate lyrics, which sometimes is helpful if you are literally stuck and you just can't think of anything else. That's helpful. But I find that their rhyme dictionary and their thesaurus, ooh, they have something new, verse gen. I've never seen that before. I like their rhyme dictionary just because I feel like it really does come up with good words. And let's see what they got. We've got through, review. You're in my rear view, 'cause this is a dead end. That's kind of cute, but I feel like I've heard rear view a lot. It's a dead end, nothing but a dead end. I like that. I like nothing but a dead end. Nothing but a dead end. Okay, so if we end it with nothing but a dead end, I feel like the first phrase has to be something like, this was something, nothing but a dead end. So like, this was an ending, nothing but a dead. This was a letdown, nothing but a dead end. I just don't know what to say there. Let me listen to the hook again.
Open and dead,
of all, the SD card on my camera was full. And in the midst of all of that, I think I might have found something that I like a little bit. So the first half of the hook is, because I knew exactly who I was dealing with, the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Then originally I was trying to say, because I knew deep down that this was a dead end, and the only thing I had to do. That's where I was. Then I think I changed it down to this infatuation, which then I was just like, that word is just so dramatic. I don't want to say infatuation. Then I think I said something else like chasing this. In so many words, is not exactly. It's something like chasing this love led to a dead end, which led me to understanding that that's the feeling I'm going for, is you're chasing something. So now I'm thinking the final line of the hook is going to be, I saw the potential, but that was just a dead end. And the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Yeah, okay, that's the corrected version. And then we're gonna go into the second verse, which is not, I don't really have that fully written, but an idea came to me. If you don't care if I walk away, then this ain't exactly what I thought. Da 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 da. This ain't exactly what I thought. I don't know. This is just coming to me. The words you said don't mean what I thought. I like that. We'll see if this sticks. Sometimes I get all these like words and then I start singing them and I'm like, I absolutely hate this. This is not going to be the lyrics. Okay. If you don't care if I walk away, this ain't exactly what I thought. The words you told me ain't what I thought. The words you said don't mean, I missed a word, what I thought. I forgot the rest of the melody from there. And so this is the point where I get antsy-pantsy and I want to start recording because I'm itching to finish this song. So I'm going to move to the recording section.
The only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Yeah, thought I saw potential. The only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Yeah, thought I saw potential. The thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Yeah, thought I saw potential.
Now that I thought I had potential, I'm gonna do some harmonies to it, and then I'm gonna move on to, but that was a dead end. When I get like inspired, I kind of go out of order. I just follow whatever is inspiring me in that moment. So for now, the harmonies are inspiring me, and I wanna go there, and then I'll finish the rest of the hook.
Gut instinct, yeah, thought I saw potential.
Okay, so we just did the thought I saw potential, and now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can add a third harmony, and if I can't, I'll just move on.
Yeah, thought I saw potential. Gut instinct, yeah, thought I saw potential. Gut instinct, yeah, thought I saw potential. Yeah, thought I saw potential. Gut instinct, yeah, thought I saw potential.
So I just finished adding in all the vocals for Thought I Saw Potential, and I'm just gonna listen back to everything that I just did really quickly and see if there's anything that I need to fix.
Thought I saw potential.
So I'm hearing some vocals that are off in Thought I Saw. So I just want to fix only that. So I'm just going to quickly fix that, the first half of that line, and replace it with a better take.
Sting, yeah, thought I saw, yeah, thought I saw potential. Thought I saw potential. Thought I saw potential. saw potential. Thought I saw potential. Thought I saw potential.
Okay, so I just did thought I saw potential, which was like a whole entire struggle for me because I'm more of an alto kind of girl. I was hearing some kind of things, so I'm gonna add those next, and then I'm gonna go to the last line, the dead end line of the hook. So just to make sure you're keeping up, I just went, oh, hey, and then I went, oh, hey, and I'm gonna go, oh, hey. Sometimes I just like to have little things that like you feel, and then, you know, we're creating right now without judgment. I will add as much as I'm hearing, and then sometimes I go back and I'm like, don't need that. Or sometimes I go back and I'm like, oh, that would be cool at the end of the song. So yeah, we're just going crazy.
The potential, hey, the potential, hey, the potential, hey, the potential, the potential.
Okay, so I just did my haze, and now I'm gonna go, but that was just a dead end. I don't remember the melody. I think that was a harmony. I already kind of mapped out the harmonies for this, so I don't have to like guess and think about it. So I'm just gonna do the leads and then do the harmonies for the dead end part.
But that was just a dead end.
I forgot the melody. I had to be reminded.
But that was just a dead end. And the only potential. But that was just a dead end. 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 That was just a dead end. And that was just a dead end.
Moving on to the low harmonies.
But that was just a dead end.
Here we go.
But that was just a dead end. And the
Doesn't sound right.
but that was just a dead end. And the but that was just a dead end.
Let's try this down to the background. To the background.
But that was just a dead end. And the just a dead end. And the but that dead end. And the but that was just a dead end. And the but that was just a dead end. And the
I have an idea. I'm gonna go in between and go dead end. Something like that. Something like that.
but that was just a dead end. And the only dead end. The only thing I had to do was try.
Now I wanna go. I wanna do the lower note.
But that was just a dead end. And the dead end. Dead end. Saw potential. But that was just a dead end. And the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct.
Okay, so we just finished the hook in my eyes. I haven't cleaned it up. I haven't like vocal lined it or, you know, fixed it. It's probably a little messy, but I want to move on to the second verse and see what I hear there. And then when I'm done with all of that, I will bring it all back together and we will clean it up at the end.
If you don't care if I walk away, if it doesn't matter if I stay, then what we had isn't what I thought.
Try that.
Gut instinct. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. Let's see what that sounds like. It could be just what we need now. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. If it don't matter if I stay, if it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought.
Just wanted to add a little bit of an echo. So just that we're on the same page. Sometimes when I get to verses, I don't want to say I freestyle, but I do just start doing things. So forgive me if I don't mention the things that I'm adding. But just now, I just added a little ad-lib of an ad-lib/echo. You could do this with a delay, but sometimes I think it's funner to make it organic and an actual different take.
If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. Promises you made don't mean I thought. Yeah, you and I don't want.
I like the yeah. Let's keep that.
Yeah, you and I don't want. Yeah, you and I.
So I'm going to take a second to gather my thoughts and figure out what I'm saying here.
Then what we had don't mean what I thought. What you mean don't mean what I thought.
I could just say that, but in my head just now I was hearing something like I was reading that wrong, you know?
Don't just say I was reading wrong.
No, I don't like it. I might just stick with the simple stuff.
Stick with the simple stuff. Mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought. Mean what
I might have liked the thought, so I'm gonna keep that.
Mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought.
I don't like any of these takes. Let me see what I've got.
The words you say don't mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought.
For now, I'm just gonna keep that take, and I'm gonna try some different ad-libs and see if I can make it feel a little more emotional. If not, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
The words you say don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and
Almost. We'll keep it as an example.
mean what I thought. Yeah, the words you I thought. I thought. Mean what I thought. Yeah, you and I.
Okay, let's double that.
Say don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and say don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and say
See how those sound together.
don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and say don't mean what I thought. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and I don't want the same thing, and your actions are misleading, and it's all pushing me right to the front door. Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instincts. Yeah. Trust my trust my gut instincts. Trust my gut instincts. That sounds like an ending. Instincts. Trust my gut instincts. Instincts. Trust my gut. Trust my gut instincts.
So we just did a lot. We recorded the hook and the second verse and some ad libs. I withheld from editing and you know, cleaning up the vocals because I just kind of wanted to get all the vocals in, and it was just easier to film that way. But usually I kind of do everything as I go so that I don't have to have this moment where I'm sitting down after I'm done recording and trying to fix everything. I'm lying, I still do this. So the first thing I'm going to do is delete all of these unnecessary tracks that I have going on, just so it's easier to look at and we can really see what we're working on, or if there's anything that's like unmuted that shouldn't be unmuted. I do that all the time, and I'll just have weird vocals going on. So yes, let's take a second to delete. I know I don't need this. I don't need these. It looks like I had some doubles that I accidentally deleted on one end. So I'm going to go to the grid notes and change this to quarter notes, just because it makes it a little easier to move a group of vocals. We're going to put that there. And oh, in order for me to duplicate vocals and drag them over, I'm just holding the Option key down and dragging at the same time. So you'll see it allows you to just kind of do a bunch of things. And now I'm Command Zing to get rid of that. Now let's come over here where we just drag them and make sure they're in time. Okay, so something feels off to me over here. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, 'cause I knew exactly who I was dealing with, and the only thing I had to do.
Okay, so things are out of time, and I don't want it like that. So I'm gonna drag this track down so I can see it and see like where is the behindness starting. It could be something that simply a vocal line could fix. Let me see. Okay, it's telling me everything is happy.
Thing I had to do, 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 thing I had to do.
I wonder if these are causing the destruction.
Thing I had to do, thing I had to with, and the only thing I had to do.
Yeah, I think that was the destruction.
Who I was dealing with, and the only thing I had to do.
And it might be slightly behind, so let's collect these guys. Everything that goes here, and we're gonna just drag it forward a little bit. So I'm coming back to the grid, making sure I'm at 1/64, just because it's the smallest increment that I can move in the grid, and that usually just works for me.
With, and the only thing I had to do was trust. Dealing with, and the only thing I had to do.
I might move it one more time and see if that's too far or not. So what I'm doing is just nudging the vocals over to the left to make sure they're in time.
Dealing with, and the only thing I had to do was trust.
Yeah, that sounds better. And now let's fix trust.
To do is trust my gut instinct. Trust my gut instinct. Trust my gut instinct. Yeah, trust my gut instinct. Yeah, trust my gut instinct. Yeah, I had to do trust my gut instinct.
So I had to do some nudging on that one too. It was a little out of time. I'm not sure sometimes how they get that way. It could be plugins or it could just be me singing a little too late. So let's listen to this first half of the hook and make sure it's sounding good.
Instincts, yeah, 'cause I knew exactly who I was dealing with, and the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct.
There's also some vocals I could get rid of, so let me delete these. These are like just extra duplicates, so maybe we'll keep them for a second because maybe there's something I'm not liking that I can replace.
But that was just a dead end. 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 But that was just a.
So I had an extra take from earlier, and I just replaced the problem child, which was this third. Oops, which was this third one here. So let's listen back.
But that was just a dead end.
Okay, I like how that's sounding. And then sometimes I just clean up these little parts to make sure they're like ending in a nice place. This looks like something we may not need, but I'm not sure. So let me click on my background vocal group, and then I'm going to just solo all of them at once. And I want to unsolo these because I just kind of want to hear the backgrounds real quick.
Just a dead end. Thing I had to do is a dead end. 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 That was just a dead end.
Okay, I don't think there's anything like that's a red flag here, so let's unsolo them. And let me see what else we got.
And the only thing I had to do is trust my gut instinct.
So I think we should create a new track, and that new track should be an Adlib track, unless I have space for it somewhere else. Let me see. Maybe we turn lead 4 into an Adlib track. Doesn't look like I have anything of importance on it. Yeah, I'm gonna delete those, and we're gonna change lead 4, double click, Adlib, and then I just changed the color of it so it's easier for me to spot. And then I'm gonna go wherever that second verse was. I think it's here.
Your actions are misleading. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and I don't want the same thing.
And then I'm gonna pick out the Adlibs I want to drag down, and I kind of want to affect them differently. I want them to do the I might filter them, and I might do a, what are they called? A pan man, where it's going back and forth. I like that.
The only thing I had to do is trust my. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought. Yeah. You and I don't.
I'm gonna drag down some of the effects. Maybe not all of them, just some. That's like leveling out the vocals.
I thought the words you say don't mean what I.
And I'm just gonna not have this +3. Now let's go to, where is the pan? It is under, oh, is Sound Toys not in here? Ugh, I have to install Sound Toys again. That is so annoying. So when the world wants to be against you, we're gonna use automation. So in order to automate, we're gonna come over to where it says waveform, and we're gonna scroll down to pan. And now you see how we can still see where the, I should talk into the mic. We can still see where audio is, but now the priority is this line going across, and that line resembles, you know, left and right. So I'm gonna press Command, and now you see my dude, my little hand turned into a plus sign. So we can add dots all around town. I usually do like, that's like at least marking the beginning and the end, and then we'll do one in the middle, and you'll see like now over here in this top, inside the track, now it's saying it's panning to the left 41, like so. I'm gonna add another dot there, and then I'm gonna bring this one down a little, maybe on this grid still, so that it's like in some kind of rhythm. Actually, let's go to like eighth notes. There we go. I like that. And we'll just play with this, and if we don't like it, we don't like it. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I like that. It just did like a quick back and forth. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, I like that. At least now we got some movement. Let's see if there's any cool filters we can put on. We've got Fabfilter. Let's go to Simplon. I like this. It's just like a simple little thing. You know what? I just realized, because I had an issue with my software. I'm going to make a video about that. I had to reinstall Pro Tools, and basically all of the plugins disappeared too. I thought they would have stuck around, but they didn't. And now I'm realizing there are several plugins that I like to use that are missing, but off the top of my head, I knew I wanted Waves and Fabfilter and Izotope, but I forgot about Sound Toys, which, who do I think I am? Forgot about another one that I probably would have used instead of Simplon, but it's still gonna get the job done. We'll just play with it until we find something that we like. Let's try cutting to low and see how that sounds. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Let's see. Okay, we have a mix. Let's turn down the mix a little bit.
If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought.
I'm gonna turn it up a little more. Let's go to like 75.
I thought.
We're gonna go to 80. Let's see.
I thought the words you say don't mean what I thought. The words you say.
Okay, I like that, and maybe we.
What I thought. The what I thought. The what I thought.
I just kind of mess with the compressor a little bit so it's not so in your face. Okay, so now that we're done with the panning, we're going to go back to waveform, and that will put us in our normal position. Let's see how this sounds.
We had don't mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought. Yeah. You want.
I just realized the pan is on a stereo track, so it is only panning on the left side of the stereo, but so I'm gonna go back to pan left, and I'm actually going to, I think if you press option, you can undo, where is it? There we go. We can undo what we did. So we're going to have that first one pan left from the left stereo speaker. And then we're going to come down to pan again, and we're going to do pan right. And when it gets to this next one over here, we're going to just mess around with it. Let me zoom in. Okay, and now let's just, you know, go like this. There, that's fine. Now it'll just feel like we're playing around in the stereo field. Okay, waveform, we're back to normal.
What I thought, the words you say don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and I don't.
Okay, I forgot we have these down here.
What I thought. Yeah, I thought.
Sometimes I add another lead on top of these. I don't feel like doing it now, but maybe later I might add a I thought. That's oh, is that one right there? Don't play with me. Let me see.
I thought.
I love when I do extra takes. Okay, so we're gonna, let's see if we have, are we using all these lead tracks? Okay, I think we are. So where did it go? Sometimes I make a background lead track where it's not quite as low as the backgrounds, but it's not quite as loud as the lead. It's technically, I guess, maybe an ad-lib, but I don't want it to be having all those weird effects on it. So in my head, it's a background lead. So I'm going to duplicate this track. And we're going to undo all of that. I don't want it to have all of the same inserts. Let's say BG lead. And we're going to just change the color. Okay, drag that down. It's not the best sounding one. Let's turn the volume down. And then sometimes I like just give it like a light pan so it's not competing with the lead vocals. So I just panned it to the left a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, that feels stronger to me. Here we go. Let's listen one more time.
I thought the words you say don't mean what I thought. Yeah, you and I don't want the same thing, and your actions are misleading, and it's all pushing me right to the front door. Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instincts. Yeah.
So all that's left to do is fly the hook over to this last slot, and then we have something. So let me fly the hook over.
Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instinct.
Okay, I'm just highlighting everything so that I can actually drag it over. And then I was just, you know, making sure things were clean. So let's make sure we get all of these vocals. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, we're gonna grab, we have all these backgrounds. Jeez, girl, all these backgrounds. Okay. And then there are several ways to fly a hook over. I always, oh my God, if I have to highlight all of these again, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh. Okay, we're highlighting again. It's fine. Nothing's wrong here. Okay, now let's fly. We're coming over to the next blank section. Okay, I should have paid attention to where it was. I think we're supposed to be here. So now let's listen and see. We might need to be, let's try here. Here we go.
Instinct, yeah. 'Cause I knew exactly who I was dealing with, and the only thing I had to do was.
So I think we have time for it to repeat half of a hook, and then it'll go into that trust thing. So let me fly half of the hook.
Trust my gut instinct. Oh, exactly who I was dealing with.
I plan on listening to this again tomorrow with fresh ears because there's still a few things I want to add effects to. And so, yeah, we'll fix that tomorrow and we will take our final listen on fresh ears. And I will add any other effects that I'm hearing. Okay, so yesterday I was on a roll. I was flying the hook. I was at the finish line. And basically I flew, I don't know, like too many hooks, or I duplicated it too many times or something. And I deleted a bunch of the background vocals. And by the time I realized I deleted a bunch of the background vocals, specifically in the second verse, I had already done too much to go back in time. And I didn't want to open up a session file backup because I didn't want to ignore all the stuff I had done after the deletion incident happened, if that makes any sense. So needless to say, I just re-sang the background vocals. I felt like all in all it would be faster to just re-sing the background vocals that I had deleted, because it turned out it was only like one line. It was like I don't know, I'll play it. But I deleted one line and then I went on a roll and I was realizing that Trust My Gut Instincts was out of time. I didn't like it. And I was trying to like manufacture and surgically put it back in time, and it just started sounding really weird and cut off. So I went through and like re-sang the Trust My Gut Instincts slightly differently on each hook. Was it dramatic? Yes. Did I need to do that? Probably not. So I am going to just do minor things now, just to clean up the vocals even more and like level certain things out. My part is pretty much done on this. I'm not sure if the producer wants to add anything else to it. If he doesn't, I'm sending this thing off. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. I'll likely use this for some TV film sync placements. For those of you who don't know, like I make a lot of music for TV and film, so that's probably what I'll use this for, and I'll probably release it as well. So yeah, let's clean up these vocals and then we'll take a final listen. Okay, let's go back to the first verse.
Your silence speaks 1,000 words, and I've been listening. Now I understand the message is finally clear to me. You and I don't want the same thing, and your actions are misleading, and it's all pushing me right to the front door. Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instincts. Yeah, 'cause I knew exactly. Your silence speaks 1,000 words, and I've been listening.
So something I like to do is to go into Izotope, and I like to remove like obnoxious breaths. I use breath control, and I normally just pick the one that was making a lot of noise, which is this one.
And I've been
I think that's a little loud, so I'm going to turn up the sensitivity as much as I can. And usually I'm sorry, having 10,000 thoughts at once. I do like target and I do like the gain, but most of the time I use the gain option, which is basically telling it that like if you hear a breath, you know, like try to turn it down to this volume. So you can do a preview over here like this.
I've been listening.
But honestly, I just be rendering it and then I just Command Z if I don't like it. So let's listen.
And I've been listening. And I've been listening. Words. And I've been listening.
Yeah, that's much better.
Silence speaks 1,000 words. And I've been listening. I understand the message is finally clear to me. It's finally clear. Message is finally clear.
And if there's like this one, I split the track in half and there was still a little bit of a breath there, I sometimes just bring it in a little bit.
Message is finally clear to me.
Okay, so I heard it's very subtle, but instead of it going, it's finally clear to me, sometimes I have like a lot of breath when I sing in general, and I don't want to remove that. I just want to remove the part. So I'm gonna undo this Go back in time. Okay, because it cut off the beginning of finally clear to me. It cut it off because there was some kind of breath in there, and I don't want that to happen. So that just means the sensitivity is too high for this particular clip. And the reason I'm doing it clip by clip and not just taking the whole track and running the breath control on it is because of that exact reason. Is sometimes there's little subtle things that I don't want to eliminate. So I just look for like the big problem areas and I just go in for those. So this one, I really just want to get rid of this that first breath that was there. So let me erase those fades and then I'll bring this track in a little bit and just do like a slight fade. Let me listen. And we're going to fix this one and turn the sensitivity down a little bit because it went a little too hard. And let's try it like this. It's finally clear to me. Still doing it. So I'm also going to turn the gain back up a little bit and turn the sensitivity down. It's finally clear to me. It's fine. There. So now we've reached the perfect Goldilocks ratio of reduced breath, but allowing me to go clear to me without it being cut off. It's finally clear to me. You and I don't want to. Now there's a breath there and I don't hate it. It's not like annoyingly loud. So I'm just going to leave it. You and I don't. Or maybe I'll just do it and I'll turn it down a little bit, but like nothing crazy. You and I don't. Yeah, that's better. You and I don't want the same thing. You and your actions are misleading. And it's all pushing me right to the front door. Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instincts. Yeah, 'cause I knew exactly. We have finally reached the end of this journey, the end of this song. We've cleaned it up. It is taking me months to finish this song. I literally started it months ago, okay? I was super stuck on some of the lyrics and I might have been overthinking a little bit. Yeah, no more delay. We're gonna press play and listen to the song. Please enjoy. It has been a long journey. If you like videos like this, do not forget to like and subscribe. Sure, describe it too. But if you like videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me help you, and it also means a lot to me. So please, thank you for your time, and have a lovely day. Your silence speaks 1,000 words, and I've been listening. Now I understand the message is finally clear to me. You and I don't want the same thing, and your actions are misleading. And it's all pushing me right to the front door. Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instincts. Yeah, 'cause I knew exactly who I was dealing with. And the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Yeah, thought I saw potential, but that was just a dead end. And the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. If it don't matter if I stay, then what we had don't mean what I thought. The words you say don't mean what I thought. You and I don't want the same thing, and your actions are misleading. And it's all pushing me right to the front door. Without you in my bed, I finally learned how to trust my gut instincts. Yeah, 'cause I knew exactly who I was dealing with. And the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instinct. Yeah, thought I saw potential, but that was just a dead end. And the only thing I had to do was trust my gut instincts. 'Cause I knew exactly
my gut instinct. Trust my gut instinct. Trust my gut instinct. Yeah, trust my gut instinct.